Hello, welcome to CAD Logs. Today I'm going to be teaching a typical reinforcement detail of a concrete beam, and for an example I'll use this roof beam layout. So this is a roof beam layout, so I'm going to select one to show you a typical example of how to detail a concrete beam. So as you can see, I've already outlined the beam I want to use. So I'll use this beam 7 to show you an example of a typical reinforcement of a beam detailing. So here it will indicate the numbers of reinforcements, diameter and length of reinforcement for both top and bottom reinforcement. So I'm going to start with this, so let's go. So we are going to note down these measurements here. This 1.3 meter, they have different partitions of different sizes, so we are going to be using this to select our beams. So first of all, we have to get these center lines, and you can go from there. So for example, before doing this, I'll expect you guys to know how to so I'll start from here. Number one, this a balloon for one, we call it balloon, or some people call it label. 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 because this some people normally add this, but I'm not going to add this. So I'm going to start from 1 to 4 so that you can understand what I mean. And the sizes of this column is supposed to be noted. So the sizes of this column is this 230 by, I think, 300. So we are going to note this. This is the column that we used in this beam 7. Yeah, in beam 7. So we are going to use this beam 7 and work on our drawing. So for here, the length of this beam is from this edge. Okay, since I'm starting from 1, so I'll say the length of this beam is 5,775 millimeter. So I'm going to get my center line first. So I'll go to my column layout and select my center line. So I'll come here and I'll say line. So I'll just select any measurement. So then I'll offset. So we say 5,775 millimeter. So offset it in the right direction. So the next is 2,225 millimeter. So we'll say 2,225. Oh, was wrong. Okay, let's go at it again. Offset 2,225. So the next is same 5,775. Okay, 5,775. 5,775. So we've selected our center line. So I'm going to form this ribbons to identify them. So instead of me creating one, I will copy from here. I'll say CO, copy. Paste this here, paste this here, paste this here, and here. So I will start renaming them. 2, 3, 4. So this we have gotten a center line for each of them. So we will now offset because the width of, we use the block is 230, or sorry, not the block, the beam width is 230, pardon me, 230. So we use 230. So we'll come here and say 230 divided by 2, so that we can 230 divided by 2 is 115. So we can offset 115 in both ways. 115. So we'll come here, offset this, same here, same here, same in this direction and in both directions. So we'll offset in both directions, and so after which I will kindly select the offsetted points, the offsetted line, so that we can change the layer to if you can see this layer, we will select this beam for the beam. You can see the same color with this, so this is something that we have to show in our drawing so that people reading it can understand it and it can be readable. One thing is drawing, making your drawing to be correct, and another thing is to make it to be readable. So we have to follow this aspect. So, and here we'll use our beam depth, the depth of our beam. The beam depth we will use 600 for this. So I'll come here and say line 600. I can pick it up from any position. So I'll say 600. So before then, I don't forget to always remember to change to beam layout. So come here and change to beam layout because we are doing for beam for now. So we'll now offset to 600 or offset to 600. So I'll kindly trim here off since the line is too much for it. So in all this now, one thing about the reinforcement, making a reinforcement detail for a concrete beam, we have to always notify what we see. So we have successfully cut out a typical, this is a typical beam, and this the column, this is a column, these are the columns. So these are just center lines, these are the center lines to like indicate the drawing. This indicates the drawing for this label, so it's important for you to place these center lines here. So when you see this, you just know that this is a beam, a typical beam layer, but we are not yet done. So I'm going to show you the reinforcement bars, how to know if it's actually the length. So for now, we are going to like make our dimensions. So we dimensions this beam. So for now, I'll change my layout to dimension. So I'll come here, and so we normally use midpoint because if you look at here, they used the midpoint of this center line. So if you take the dimension, this was where it was ruled from the midpoint, meeting each midpoint. So I'll come here and select this. So but if you notice, okay, no problem, I'll kindly change the I'll go to dim style because the dimension is too low, so I'll change it maybe to 30 or something. So I'll come here and say new. So I'll create a new one, or let me say 40, scale of 40. So this is what we are trying to do here. So we'll say okay, so I'll come here and change to 40, and I'll say okay, let's set current, close. So let's try this again. So I'll say dim. So I'll say dim continue to dim con. check from this, it's actually the same thing here. 5775, 2225, and 5775. So this is what we got here. So in my next in the next part, I'm going to show you how to show the reinforcement, the spacings of the rebars, the concrete covers, and the links. So in my next class, so subscribe, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to tell a friend who wants to aspire in CAD engineering. So this I've done is just the part one, where I've set out the typical beam detailing of typical of a reinforced concrete beam. So it's for us to now show the reinforcement bars, the spacing between them, and labels. So thank you.